For thousands of years, one creature has been blamed for the fall of humanity: the serpent, a symbol that once meant wisdom, rebirth, protection, and enlightenment, was slowly transformed into an image of corruption, deception, and evil. We've been told the serpent tricked Eve. We've been told the snake is Satan. We've been told it is the enemy of God, and therefore the enemy of humanity. But what if this is the biggest symbolic distortion in religious history? What if the serpent was never the villain, but the guide? What if a symbol meant to elevate humanity was deliberately demonized, to keep you obedient, frightened, and spiritually disconnected? Today, in the Truth Archives, we uncover the forbidden history of the serpent, a history older than the Bible, older than the Torah, older even than the pyramids. This is the serpent before religion, before corruption, before fear. Let's begin. When we hear the word snake, most people feel a rush of instinctive fear. We imagine venom, fangs, ambush, and danger. But that fear isn't only biological. It has been culturally engineered in societies shaped by Abrahamic religion. The serpent equals Satan. The serpent equals corruption. The serpent equals disobedience. The serpent equals exile from paradise. For centuries we were trained to associate the snake with sin, deception, and punishment. But this story, the one that billions believe today, does not appear the same way in every holy book. In fact, the Qur'an's version is radically different, and we'll get there soon. But first, why was this animal, above all others, chosen to symbolize evil? According to the Torah and the Old Testament, a serpent tricks Eve into eating the forbidden fruit. Humanity is punished. God curses the snake to crawl on its belly. Women are cursed with painful childbirth. These concepts fundamentally shape Western culture. Snake equals enemy, woman equals weak. Deceived knowledge equals forbiddance. Desire equals seen as simple symbolic. Shift becomes a powerful control mechanism, because if wisdom can be portrayed as temptation, obedience becomes the highest virtue. But here's where things get interesting. Islam does not share this version. Contrary to popular belief, the Qur'an never blames a snake for anything related to Eden. The Qur'an does not mention a serpent, does not mention Eve by name, does not say apple, does not say the snake deceived anyone. Instead, the Qur'an speaks of Shaitan, a rebellious being, tempting both Adam and his wife. And the temptation? Not a fruit, not a tree. The Arabic text uses the word nasl, meaning lineage, progeny, bloodline. This is a completely different story. A story about corruption of purity, desire, and ego, not about a literal animal. So how did the snake enter Islamic culture as something evil? Through the Hadith corpus, a collection written long after the Prophet, heavily influenced by Jewish and Christian myths. Once again, a sacred symbol becomes a villain. But to see the truth, we must go back further in time, far earlier than the Torah, the Bible, or the Qur'an. Long before Abrahamic religions existed, ancient cultures saw the serpent as holy. In Egypt, the serpent Apophis existed before creation, shaping the universe. In Hinduism, the serpent is Kundalini, a spiritual energy that rises through 7 chakras to reach divine consciousness. In Buddhism, the serpent symbolizes enlightenment and inner transformation. In Greece, the snake represented healing, medicine, and knowledge, a symbol we still use in pharmacies today. In Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, was the god who brought civilization, knowledge, and art to humanity. In China, Nua, a goddess depicted as half-serpent, created humankind from clay. Across the entire ancient world, the serpent was a teacher, a protector, a bringer of knowledge, a symbol of rebirth and immortality, exact opposite of the demonic creature we were taught to fear. But where did this universal serpent symbol come from? The answer is found in the world's oldest civilization. Our journey takes us to ancient Sumer, the cradle of civilization. Here, we meet two powerful beings: Enki, god of water, wisdom, healing, science, and creation. His symbol, the serpent. Enlil, god of authority, control, and strict order. In Sumerian mythology, Enki designs and creates humanity. Enki protects humanity. Enki gives them knowledge. Enki defies the higher gods to save humans from destruction. Enlil, on the other hand, wants humans obedient, wants them weak, wants them to serve the Anunnaki, even attempts to let the great flood wipe them out when the flood approaches. Enlil orders silence. Enki secretly warns Utnapishtim, Noah, gives him instructions to build an ark, saves humanity. This is the prototype of the Noah story, written thousands of years before the Torah. In the protector of humanity, the liberator, the giver of knowledge, is always represented by the serpent. This symbolism spreads everywhere: Egypt, India, Greece, China, Mesoamerica, the Middle East. The serpent becomes the global icon of wisdom, rebirth, and spiritual evolution. So why did Abrahamic religions later reject it? The answer is simple. Knowledge is dangerous to those who want power. Wisdom is dangerous to those who want obedience. Priestly classes throughout history realized something. If the serpent represents enlightenment, transformation, spiritual awakening, human evolution, inner power, then the serpent threatens their system of control. So they flip the symbol. From teacher to deceiver, from healer to demon, from protector to enemy, from wisdom to sin, this single change altered the entire spiritual development of billions. Symbol older than written language itself was turned into a monster. Here is the final truth. The serpent is not an external creature. It is a symbol of the inner human journey. Your rising consciousness, your awakening, your hidden potential, your spiritual evolution, your rebirth. Serpent is the human being becoming divine. And that is the knowledge ancient religions tried to bury, not because it was false, but because it was powerful. If you want to understand the real serpent, look into Kundalini, look into ancient alchemy, look into Sumerian tablets, look into serpent gods of early civilizations, look into the actual Arabic of the Qur'an, not the mistranslations. Humanity's oldest symbol was never the enemy. It was the guide we were taught to fear. Thank you for watching the Truth Archives. More Forbidden's history is coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe and take care.